All right, more now on one of the big stories of the morning here, affirmative action in higher education. It's over.
Yeah, many people across the nation are responding to the Supreme Court's ruling that race-conscious admission policies of Harvard College and the University of North Carolina violate the Constitution.
Just moments after the announcement, well, Rick Scott, he took to Twitter to say, quote, "This decision should have been 9-0. It's common sense."
Now, Congresswoman Sheila Sherfilis McCormick also took to Twitter to share her disappointment. She says SCOTUS had just delivered a crushing and unnecessary setback to economic mobility for communities of color. Now, this morning, we are working to learn how universities and colleges will manage enrollment without the program.
And joining us to discuss the Supreme Court's ruling is Lumina Strategy Director Terri Taylor. Terri, good morning. Thanks for being with us. So much to talk about right now. First, let's get to it. What exactly does this mean? What's it say that affirmative action for higher education has ended? And this is going to decrease acceptance letters for minorities?
Well, it's a narrow decision. UNC and Harvard lost. There's still the narrow ability for colleges to use race in some way, but we know from places like California and Michigan that banned the use of race in admissions many years ago that, yes, we will probably see a drop in the number of students of color that will be admitted into schools that aren't using these policies anymore.
So let's dive deeper into that, because in a tweet, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis praised the ruling, saying, quote, "College admissions should be based on merit and applicants should not be judged on the race or ethnicity." Now, meanwhile, Justice Sotomayor wrote, "This rolls back decades of precedent and momentous progress." So my question to you is this: will colleges find a workaround, or will minority students who often fall in those lower socioeconomic sectors, as you just alluded to, find higher education less obtainable?
Well, one, it's important to note that most colleges in America admit most students who apply. So this is really a conversation for the most highly selective schools in the country, and who already consider all kinds of factors about students: their income, where they grew up, what their interests are, and so even before this decision, race was a tiny factor among many. And so, but I think there's a lot of work for admissions officers to do, for their lawyers to help them with in those really selective places. But I think that there's still lots of opportunity for young people across the country, and adults too. And so at Lumina, we're really not walking back any of our work because most of our work is focused on the broad scope of higher ed.
Betty, you mentioned the workaround. I did see an interview with a provost or a chancellor with Harvard. He says, we're still going to work within the confines of this new law, of the ruling, but we're going to find a loophole and we're going to get around it. So that begs the next question here, Terri. Major corporations, we think back to college, we all see the recruitment there, the recruiters on college campuses for a lot of companies. Will the Supreme Court ruling impact how this is done? If it does?
The case in some ways was a lot more narrow than a lot of people thought. They really stuck to the facts of the two cases before them, and they didn't comment on things like corporate recruiting, business equity practices, any of that. So, and I think that this is a long decision. It's 237 pages, and if you count all the opinions happening. And so I think we're seeing a lot of quick reactions, but I think it's going to take us some time to really understand what do the justices mean. And when you get out of the specific facts of Harvard or the specific facts of UNC, like, how does this apply for different contexts? I think it'll take some time.
Well, it is going to take some time, but there's no guarantee that these other colleges that we're not speaking of aren't going to really take a look at this and implement, admissions regulations due to this, right? So that could have a broad, high-reaching effect here. So my question to you is this: does this create a domino effect and essentially creating less opportunity for minorities in the workforce, right? Because if they can't get that college education, does that mean that they can't qualify to get jobs in the workforce?
This is a blow. Like, it's going to be harder to, we just know that it's harder to recruit a diverse student body. And this is a blow not just for minority students, but also for all students who are there, because we know that this is a diverse country. And if you learn, in communities where there's lots of different people different from you, including by race, you're actually going to be less prepared for the workforce. So I think, yes, there's absolutely a ripple effect. And I think it's important not to over or underreact to this decision, and to stick to what principles are. Yes, comply with the law, but also really think about who are we as a country? How do we want to create opportunity? And not let one legal case, like subvert the effort to create opportunity for all and make sure we've got a strong economy and strong communities.
All right, Terri, we do appreciate your information this morning. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good morning.
You too.